Hello again. Here we are, back inside. So after last week's squinting session into the sun, which when I watched it back wasn't too brilliant, I thought let's give up on the outside broadcasting career and get back into the office where everybody's comfortable, dry, warm, and able to look directly at the camera without too much ado. So what's been going on? And more frustration, to be perfectly honest, but they do say that no news is good news. However, it honestly doesn't feel that way. So what can I say, really? Suggestions. Last week I was suggesting that I wasn't too keen on the blurb title, the blurb that I'd read out, and obviously I wasn't too keen on the title, thought it was a bit innocuous, and I opened it up to you guys to provide me with a potential improvement or replacement of that. I didn't get inundated, but in all honesty, I did have a few suggestions, and it put me on the right track. It sent me down the track of looking back at the way and reasoning behind naming the book in the first place. As you know, the book, all three parts, are called Breaking the Tranquillity of Solitude, which for those who have followed this all the way through will know derived from a line from a song written by the Jam. For those of you who weren't aware of that, that's where it came from. It's from a song called That's Entertainment by the Jam, and that's where I sort of mixed up their line to make something that meant a lot to me. There's a long story, which I won't go into now, how and why that occurred, which if you want to watch back onto the other blogs and vlogs, so you can find more about. But suffice it to say that whoever it was that sent in the suggestion that I should go back down that route, thank you very much, because I did. And I've come up with my final choice, which is And Finally, His Screaming Midnight. Now, that might not mean a great deal to you guys, but for those of you who were aware of how I got to the title of the book itself, it may mean more. Because again, I go back into lyrics and find something that meant a lot to me back then. And that's where I've gone. It doesn't mean much in terms of the story, but to me, it's the only thing that I could possibly have ever used. So it has worked out well, and thanks for the person who put me back on the track of looking into lyrics rather than just trying to make up something that was clever. So maybe this is more than clever, maybe this is just obvious. But anyway, that's what I've chosen, and we're one more week towards the potential release of Breaking the Tranquillity of Solitude. If you need to know any more and you've only just got involved in these blogs and vlogs, take yourself over to www.edjpublishing.com and maybe buy part 1 and part 2 to get yourself up to date, so that when in October, hopefully, part 3 comes out, you'll be up to date and ready to rock and roll. Anyway, thanks for your patience, and I will speak to you next week. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.